Now to Washington, D.C. in the fight over raising the federal debt ceiling, a.k.a. preventing a government default. It's going to enter a critical new phase today with the return of Congress. The White House and the Republican leaders spent the holiday weekend working out the details of a deal, but now they've got to try to sell that deal to reluctant lawmakers in their own parties. The agreement will get its first significant test in the House this afternoon, and Nikole Killion is on Capitol Hill for us. Nikole, let's just say not everybody is cheering. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Tony. This deal is going to need bipartisan backing to get through. House Republican leaders insist they have strong support, but not all of their members say they're going to vote for it, and some Democrats aren't on board either.
Today, the House cuts its Memorial Day recess short to return to Washington after President Biden and Speaker Kevin McCarthy reached an agreement on a plan to raise the nation's debt limit.
I never say I'm confident what the Congress is going to do, but I feel very good about it.
So it's not 100% what everybody wants, but when you look, the country is going to be stronger.
The proposed legislation, dubbed the Fiscal Responsibility Act, would raise the debt ceiling through early 2025, enabling the U.S. to keep borrowing money to pay its bills. In exchange, federal spending would be limited, including funding cuts to unused COVID relief and the IRS, and stricter work requirements for those on food assistance programs like SNAP.
Compromise means sacrifice for the most marginalized and the most vulnerable. We are not seeing our ultra-rich, our corporations make any sacrifices at all.
But it's not just some progressive Democrats who are balking at the deal, so are many conservative Republicans.
That there's people across the political spectrum that are opposed to this.
Several hardliners are threatening to scuttle the bill, which faces its first test this afternoon when it comes up for a vote in the GOP-dominated Rules Committee. Texas's Chip Roy sits on the panel and is a firm no.
So I'm going to be making that loud and clear to my Republican colleagues that this is not a deal that we should be taking.
If the bill clears the Rules Committee, the full House would vote on the debt deal Wednesday. The White House has called more than 60 House Democrats and continues to work the phones to try to get them on board. Nate?
Nikole, thank you.